have another Gerstner tool chest handle. I gotta get the old leather off. We're gonna do this one in another one in brown. We have to do some repair work down in the corners here because this is really coming apart. It's really pretty bad. I like to keep as much of the old material as I can in there, and then I'll just build it back up with some leather because I know how to work with leather and it sands really well. I don't have the kind of paper that this would take to wrap that, and I don't have the patience for that either. But we're going to get this taken care of and get it back to my customer. I've been sitting on it for a couple of weeks. It has been cold here for the last week or two. I mean, like below zero cold. So it's supposed to get up. It was supposed to make into the 20s today. I don't think it quite made it there. Tomorrow is supposed to be in the upper 20s, low 30s, and 40s by Sunday. And that I'm looking forward to. So I'm going to get you on the bench. We're going to get after this thing, and we'll check back with you. Alright, I think this might let the old leather go pretty easily here, so I'm just going to try to take it that away. Now, a lot of times I will put all this old leather and stuff into a bag or something. Now here's an interesting way to fix things. Somebody had stuck some toothpicks under here to make enough room to take up some space for where the parts that hold it on there are at. So that's all right. Ingenuity at its finest. So we'll put some white glue over everything, and it's just and let it dry for a day. What that'll do is it's just going to hold things together like they're supposed to be, and then we'll go into fixing it. As long as this leather keeps coming off the handle nice, I'm not going to put anything on there to help it. Normally I would just use some you could use mineral spirits or lacquer thinner. I start with rubbing alcohol. If that'll take it off, that's all the stronger I put on. Otherwise I have to go up to acetone or something like that. And I don't ever like doing that. But sometimes that's what it takes. But so far this is coming off pretty well. A lot better than I thought it was going to. Most of these the leather is stuck to that paper so tight that it's so hard to get off. Now it will usually, I don't mind if it takes a little bit of paper with it. I try not to have too much go with it though. There we go. Well, that was easy. I am surprised. Now, these are the end pieces that hold the handle down. So it fits under here just like this. So that is how that's going to go. Get a note from my customer. I love when they send notes. They always tell me a little bit of history of what they're doing. This gentleman fixes musical instruments. I tried to play one when I was in school, but you know, back in the day, way back in those days, I played a trumpet. I was not very good. I have a daughter that plays in the school, or excuse me, a granddaughter plays in her school orchestra, and she plays bass. Short little girl playing a big bass. Anyway, let's get the rest of this cleaned up and get on with this. It might be a little easier than I hoped or thought. So I just want to glue down the edges of everything that I'm going to be messing with here. Now, the white glue is going to dry, at least this stuff does, dries pretty clear. So I'm not too worried. I'm not actually worried about any color on it, but until I'm done. Now there's going to come a point where I'm going to start wrapping leather around this piece, and I'm going to wrap it relatively tight. And the reasoning behind that is then I can compress it a little, because it's a little on the loose side right now. I'm going to cut all this off. The glue just isn't gonna get on there. It's really too loose, and it's just moving around too much to get the glue applied. So I'm going to cut it off of there, and we'll build it back up, and I'll bring you along for that. So I'm going to use my glue here. I've got all the real loose stuff cut off. I'm just going to use the glue to kind of seal the end of it, I guess you'd say. It'll stop it from fraying, from peeling off more as I'm working with it. There, I think we're in reasonably good shape. I'm going to coat the rest of this in the white glue. It goes on pretty thin. I mean, it looks thick now, but it's not really thick. And then I will, what I usually use is I'll just take a clamp and clamp it and hold it that way and let it dry. Some of the leather that I'm going to use to make it whole again. Alright, back to the handle. It's been a few days. I got other stuff in the shop too, so I'm trying to split my time between everything. So I've got some, this is 12 ounce. It's drum dyed black. I've drawn on here and labeled right. No, I don't remember which is right, but we'll figure it out. I need to groove this out in the center here. That's why I drew that on there. So I'm going to groove that out. I've got 2 more here for the left side. I just have to make sure that I'm going opposite directions with them. But I wanted to keep this all together as much as I could to get the gouge done. Yeah, should be deep enough. So you see we just made a gouge in there. And it only needs to be big enough to fit around the wire that was used. I'm thinking that's probably, boy, I don't know, 3/32 maybe? I don't know, it looks like it's just under 1/8 of an inch. So I just wanted to keep these together. It's just a little easier with having a little more material to work with, you know. Now this, I'm just doing this to kind of take up the bulk of the space. The rest I'll use with smaller pieces of leather. Just kind of got to take up some of that. So this will fit on like this and just kind of lay in there, and then we'll do the rest after that. So I'm going to go ahead and mark this probably pretty good there. I'm not sure where that cut out. My memory card ran out of room. So I'll just stick another one in. I'm working on like 4 videos at the same time, so imagine what it's going to be like to sort all that out. Get some glue on the metal part. Then I'll glue up my pieces here. Made sure to get some glue on the ends. I have to scoot up to the hardware store pretty soon and get some more glue. The next step, I'm going to probably use some 3 to 4 ounce. I've got a bunch of scrap laying around here, just little pieces like this. This is actually 4 to 5, but it don't matter. And then I'll just kind of wrap it again. Now I'm going to be working with this pretty hard when I go to get sand it down to what it needs to be. So I am going to leave this sit overnight. I want that glue to be good and dry when I go to work it. The last clips that I bought, they're not as strong. So I'm trying not to use them any more than I have to. And the coating on them isn't as good either. Not that I care. You know, this, it's fine if this is going to get a little clip mark on it. Alright, so I'm going to leave that sit. Get on with the one of the holsters I'm working on.